Good morning, Fisk University faculty and staff. For all of you that do not know me, my name is Jay Wilson. I am Senior Admissions Counselor here at Fisk University. I want to thank you for taking the time to join me today. I know we have some new employees on the call, so I just wanted to give you all a brief history of Fisk before we got started for the reason why we are here. Fisk University was founded in 1866 as the very first HBCU in Nashville, and it is one of the oldest in the nation. We are most famously known for our Fisk Jubilee Singers, and they are actually the reason that Nashville has the nickname Music City today. Quick story. In 1871, the Fisk Jubilee Singers set out to use their God-given talent of song to raise money to keep the doors of the university open. On the European leg of their tour, Queen Victoria had the privilege of listening to them sing. Once they were done with their performance, she said, "Oh, you all must have come from Music City because you are simply the best." And that is how Nashville got the nickname Music City. Shortly after, Fisk University became a staple of higher ed in the African American community. And they flocked from all over to attend Fisk University. Living up to its long legacy of greatness today, this mission is to produce graduates from diverse backgrounds with the knowledge and the determination to make a true impact in their respective fields. It is all about the students, which brings me to why we are here today. Welcome to your very first conflict resolution management training. So last year, the admissions office and the provost found themselves at an impasse. We were in the bit of a conflict. Tensions were already high because the university was going through a system migration. Oh, system migrations, they never go as planned. It was time for the students to go home for summer, and they still were not registered for classes. The admissions office thought it would be best to go ahead and register the students for classes manually, make a spreadsheet, and once the system was fully migrated over, the staff could enter in the classes. The provost's office thought that it would be simple enough to just call the students over the summer once the system was already up and get them registered for classes. You'll be happy to know that we got that all worked out. But what we realized is we needed conflict resolution management training here at the university. So we put something together. The official meeting is on Monday, August 12th from 9:05 to 10:05. Once we are done with this brief overview, I will go ahead and I will send out an official invite. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you all right now, just so you can get a brief overview of what we will be discussing in the meeting next Monday. And I will also share the PowerPoint presentation with you just so you can ask me any questions before the meeting. I want you all to be prepared. So once again, welcome to Conflict Management and Resolution Training. So the objectives of this training will be to build effective conflict resolution skills. We want to make sure that you all are able to identify your own personal conflict styles. This in turn will build trust within the team, and we will identify the most effective conflict resolution for your team or your department. We're also going to test your knowledge just to make sure that you got it. So what brings us here today? Conflict. Conflict is an expressed struggle between at least two interdependent parties who perceive incompatible goals. In this case, it is the provost office and the admissions office. We have scarce resources, our system is down, and there's interference from others in achieving goals. We have the issue of a process conflict. Now, this conflict doesn't become apparent until each department or party expresses themselves. And so until we both communicate that there is an issue, conflict is not apparent. Now that we have communicated that there is an issue, the next thing to do is to pursue our goals. There are generally 4 goals that people try to pursue when resolving conflict. The acronym for them is TRIP: topic or content, relational, identity or framework, and process as well. So this is something that you guys will delve into during the training. Next, we will focus on overcoming conflict by delving into some conflict resolution strategies. Once again, we're going to have everyone identify their conflict style. There is a handout that goes with identifying your conflict style. There is 4 of them. Sorry, having some technical difficulties there. Okay, and here is the conflict style questionnaire exercise. The hyperlink actually takes you to the conflict style questionnaire for convenience. Let's all face it, emotions are very important. If we're not able to effectively identify and communicate our emotions, we'll never be able to get anything done. There will never be any conflict resolution happening. So we wanted to make sure that we touched on emotions and the importance of exploring them and identifying them. There is a handout that goes with this slide, and it is called the feelings inventory. So we will make sure that everyone has the opportunity to review that. And there is a little exercise that goes with this one as well. There's the hyperlink for the feelings inventory. The last thing that we're really going to touch on during this training is difficult conversations. One of the biggest parts of conflict theory is being able to have those difficult conversations. Resolving conflict is never easy. It's never going to be easy to get through it. And so the XYZ formula is an easy formula that allows us to identify and compile our feelings and express them so we can communicate with each other. The biggest things that we want, the fact that we want you all to gather from this training, the faculty and the staff to gather from this training, is that conflict is going to happen. It happens naturally. We can't avoid it. Power has a great influence on conflict, so make sure you check it at the door. Conflict resolution management is vital for any organization, not just ours. And being able to effectively communicate and understand our emotions is very important. So these are the key takeaways that we want you all to take away from this training. I just want to share with you also the references that I used as well. Once again, I will be sending this PowerPoint out so you all will be able to read more of these references on your own time. And I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Please do not hesitate to reach out if you guys have any questions or concerns. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.